Oh, here we go.
Oh sorry Andy, I thought I measured that better.
Don't worry, we're pixelated figments of imagination. You can't do anything to us that would actually hurt.
Specifically when we're this happy.
My previous line was a lie. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm going to lay back down on the floor.
Okay. Well, while Andy heals, let's go through all the games I played at PAX East 2020. Don't worry though, all of these games are presented in no specific order. Let's go! That's right, f***ers, we're starting here. Ys Memories of Calcutta, or however it's pronounced, is a game that is being remastered for PlayStation 4 that I am way more excited for than the Breath of the Wild sequel, the next Mario Kart game, and even a perceived Kirby Air Ride sequel. Yes, this game is that hyped. The story follows the Ys series' main adventuring character, Adol Kristen. After waking up in the mysterious Calcutta forest, devoid of any memory of who he is or his past, Adol must embark on an adventure to map the land and retrieve his lost memories. Very good setup. The controls are airtight and allow for a lot of combo play. Different characters allow for different playstyles and attacks, and you can switch between them at will to create some epic attack combinations. This game aims to be as good as Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, and I think it'll come damn near close. Check this game out and pre-order it for its April something release. Going Under is about an intern who goes into basements of long-forgotten tech companies to defeat goblins and, collect money? You don't seem to do much more than that, at least not during the time I played it. The controls were very hard to grasp and the game played like a roguelike, so health pickups were very rare. Being without a weapon is basically a death sentence, and stubbing your toe once at any point means you're beyond repair. Also, I accidentally found myself in a pause menu that wouldn't unpause. I tried every button but nothing happened. I noticed the exit button on the pause menu and figured that meant exit the menu. But no, it straight up kills you. This game has a suicide button. Why? Why would a roguelike have a suicide button? I don't know. We'll return to this game later though. I wasn't ready to give up on it. Andy, this is one of those games I wanted to show you that you might actually be interested in.
Why would I need a new obsession when Animal Crossing comes out in 5 more days?
Shh, just look at this. This is Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3, the 5th game in the Legend of Heroes series. It follows a legendary class of students led by a former student himself as they fight through robots, Valkyries, and shadows of the past. The political climate has shifted after a devastating war that occurred during the events of the prequel, and now fighting together is more important than ever. The animations are beautiful, the battle progression is very easy to understand, and pulling off powerful attacks actually feels powerful.
James, I can't get attached to another one of these amazing looking and feeling Nihon Falcom games if there's only going to be another 6 characters to be stuck to for the whole game.
But Andy, there are 19 characters.
19? 19 characters to share my love and hate with? 5 to like and interchange equally, 6 to need for specific situations, and 7 to completely forget about due to their uselessness, and that single one that makes up for that uselessness by being quirky and adorable?
Yes, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch, so you can get attached to these characters on the go.
Dumping the persona you wrote for me here, it all sounds actually fun. Let's get it when it comes to Switch in the spring of this year.
From the artist of Dicey Dungeons comes this adorable deck-building strategy game that I am horrible at but is still very fun to play. You are Phoebe and you have an arm named Carlton that is part computer and can summon physical projections of soldiers from floppy disks. The soldiers help you defeat enemies to complete jobs that earn you money, supplies, and may even help you save the world. This game is incredibly fun to watch and play, even if I'm terrible at it, and I highly recommend you check it out.
Oh, floppy disks create okay, I got it. You can keep going.
You have no idea how excited I am for this game. I talked about this one in last year's PAX East Roundup, and playing it again only made me even more excited. Everything felt even better than it did a year ago. The demo had you go through a level, fight some demons, and then a boss which I f***ing trounced. There was a timer on the demo, I guess for the speedrunners, and I beat the whole thing in 5 minutes and 27 seconds, and I was super proud. I didn't aim to do it fast, I was just having so much f***ing fun with this game I didn't see much reason to dilly-dally. Oh, the game. You're a human. Your title is a squire because you pilot the Paladin, a super huge robot armor that is built to punish the demons invading your world. It's a fantastic game with wonderful pixelated graphics and it just feels so damn nice. It's on par with Blaster Master Zero in terms of how good it looks and feels, and I really cannot wait until it comes out. Due to the nature of this game being a cooperative one, Andy and I will read this together.
Young Souls follows the adventures of Tristan and Jen, a brother and sister combo, as they traverse some sort of deep, dark dungeon they found in their house while it was burning to the ground.
Kind of an odd place to find it, and an odd time to decide to go in. But screw it. The game looks nice and plays well. However, any character with the fire spell seems to be at a disadvantage to the character with the ice spell, as the latter can freeze enemies and the former can't even stun them. It features some fun customization, many weapons to collect, and a variety of ways to change up your loadout to make your dungeon crawling experience much more enjoyable. Okay, let's move on now before this starts to get annoying. Oops, too late. This game, I don't really know. The demo had you shoot targets in the sky that refilled your stamina meter so you could continue dashing. Also, you have a bird that can help you jump higher, and if you use it too much, it accumulates this red stuff. Don't worry though, if you pet it, which actually looks really good and not like you're using a controller in a situation where VR would be more applicable, you can get rid of the red stuff. Anyway, I climbed this tower, did a thing, and then a huge red meteor hit the land, covered everything in a red mist, and I had to rescue my bird while playing a game of red light green light with some boar-sized monster that was walking around. I got my bird, it screamed and got rid of the red mist, and that was the demo. I mean, I ran around for a little trying to figure out what else I was supposed to do, but that was the demo basically. I don't know what I did, I don't know what I was supposed to do, and one thing's for sure, you sure are pathless in this game. It's Mega Man, that's all it is. I think the only thing that's different is the fact you can play co-op with a buddy as a red version of the blue guy, but with a sword, and each character has specific power-ups that only they can grab. If you like Mega Man, you'll like this. There's not much else to it. It's Mega Man. Enjoy. Hellpoint. It's Dark Souls, but in space. I'm not sure why it's in a giant spaceship if none of the enemies seem to fit a space-type environment. They all still look like hellfound demons that Dark Souls discarded because they didn't pose enough of a Japanese lore-inspired threat. It's also cooperative, but if one of you dies, then both of you die. I'm not sure what the advantage of playing with a friend is if you both fail if one of you fails. There should be some sort of reviving ability that allows you to, well, revive. I wanted to see more of the game, but there was an enemy that was 10 times harder than the piss ants we were fighting, and it kept killing us. It needs a lot of polish still, but it was kind of fun. It's good. Really good. Scratching the surface of great. It feels really good, looks really good, and probably will be really good. I can't tell from the demo exactly what has changed from the Wii U version of this game, but it looks good and plays well. Plus, I donated to the Kickstarter, so I believe in this game and have some high hopes.
Unite up and look forward to its release.
2003 was a good year for games. It saw the release of some of the best now classics that game developers have ever created. One of those was this game, but not in HD and not remastered, but PAX East had the remastered demo to play. It was fun and good. It really tickled my nostalgia gland in just the right way to bring a smile to my face while playing. Seriously, it was just a smile from beginning to end. We only had 10 minutes on it, but damn it was good. I really look forward to the release, and I congratulate Purple Lamp, Thiek Nordic, and Nickelodeon on this remaster. It's gonna be really good.
Here I am with hopes high.
Knights and Bikes is annoying. I'm not entirely sure where it takes place, but the demo required 2 players and all we did was go through the remains of a mini golf course. Also, the way forward was never clear and you had to search the edges of the screen to actually find the path to the next puzzle. It was very annoying. It has the Double Fine quirkiness of a Double Fine game, but it was turned up to an annoying level that made the experience kind of unpleasant. I wish they had turned it down a little.
There I go with hopes low. Looks like I'm doing this one. Like James said last time, it's Gang Beasts, but for delivering packages in an open world. There's cars, helicopters, and annoying people that pull the lever to start the delivery over when you're about to deliver it in your helicopter, causing the package and helicopter to disappear, dropping you and the other 2 passengers with you in the ocean. Apparently that happened?
It did!
Great. Let's move on.
I actually really liked playing this game. It's a side-scrolling action platformer and it felt fine. The controls worked for the most part and all you had to do was dodge bullets and strike enemies with your dagger-length attack. You had no gun, which is fine. I prefer up-close and personal encounters. The game fell apart when I came to a boss. I think the Joy-Con the demo was using was a little wonky, which made fighting the boss almost impossible. Jumping didn't work and I was constantly stuck on walls, being mobbed by the boss's attacks. Apparently this game is co-op too, which is interesting. Check it out, it looks fun. Here we go. This was one of the handful of indie games that I knew about prior to PAX East and I was really excited to play it. Hot damn, I was nowhere near disappointed. I was enthralled. You have a gun with a charge shot and you have different abilities you can attach to your gun each time you find them. The ones I got were extra shots and then those shots split into even more shots. Then I got the latter one again. My charge shots were absolutely overpowered because everything on screen disintegrated, but holy shit did it feel good to have that much power. If you're a fan of roguelikes, I recommend you check this game out. Another game that put a smile on my face for the whole demo. The graphics got a serious upgrade, crypto looks even more alien and disgusting, and the whole game just flows so much better. The whole game just feels so much better. Not only that, you have a dash button now. The original game only had run and jump buttons for avoiding bullets and baddies, and now you have a dash button to help you avoid damage. That is the second greatest upgrade this game got. The first is definitely the graphics. This game looks beautiful, plays really well, and the demo only got me more excited for what's to come. Instead of releasing a patch that includes multiplayer modes of any kind, Three Fields Entertainment is creating a sequel to a game they released literally less than a year ago. What does that game add? Multiplayer, like I said earlier. What else though? I really don't know. Three Fields, I have a suggestion. If you want to show us, prove to us that you were on top of your game after having developed the Burnout series, why not use Burnout Revenge as your springboard and build from that? This game and its not even a year-old prequel feel like huge steps back from what you created with Burnout Revenge. It took everything from each of its predecessors and added more. Instead of crashing when you contacted traffic heading your same direction, you could use it as a projectile to take out other drivers. That was innovative and fun and interesting. In fact, when I first sat at Three Fields' booth, it was the first thing I tried. I would have been all in had you just added that back in. But no, the first crash showed that the sequel improved on nothing from the first game. Crashes last way too long and will place you way behind the other racers. Then you're spending the entire rest of the race just playing catch up. I hope this game gets some serious improvements before release.
You've swerved through traffic in Truck U.
You've broken more jaws than you can count on two fists in Jawbreaker.
Now, get ready for an adventure game that will require the strongest of wills.
The best of skills.
And the Gigaist of swords.
In GigaSword. This game, from game developer Jack Breen, combines a platforming adventure game with puzzle mechanics where you have to use your giant sword to open doors and activate switches. Don't worry, your sword also doubles as a backpack that you can't jump high while wearing. And you have to transport along different moving platforms because you can't leave without it. There are enemies to fight too. This game is a great combination of your sword being your greatest tool and your sword being your greatest weight on your back. It doesn't make you hate your sword, but it helps you realize that your sword is more than your sword. It's a big, heavy sword.
A GigaSword.
I came back to this game because I really wanted to like it. I had a better handle on the controls this time, so playing it felt much smoother and I felt stronger this time. I was able to use the lock-on and throw systems more effectively, and I learned some new things about this game that are glaring, frustrating issues. 1. Please introduce your controls in a different way. The speech bubble way that presented stop the game and you will be immediately struck by enemies after pressing OK to make the bubble disappear. Every time. And 2. Add invincibility frames to the player character after they are struck. You have none as it stands and you can be battered into a corner or knocked down over and over by enemies until they kill you. It happened to me twice. Very frustrating. I see this game needing some improvement, but overall it's not bad. I just hope it leans more toward a dungeon crawler than a roguelike. Wow, I was blown away by this game. It's a combination of JRPG elements and Breath of the Wild. I know how stupid that sentence sounds, but hear me out. It takes the open world feel, combat, and mechanics of Breath of the Wild and combines them with switchable characters with their own personalities and weapons that don't break, and it does it in such a seamless way it makes me feel like the Breath of the Wild sequel should take some notes here. I don't know the story, but the demo featured an anime girl who fought with a spear and had bells hanging from her hair, so she jingled when she walked or ran. Attack combos felt powerful, special attacks were neat to watch, and the whole world just felt alive. What a great experience.
Oh, another one I get to do so James can switch things up because he did this one recently. Upon first glance, all I can say is, ew. From what I can surmise, you play as this absolutely terrifying tentacle monster and you kill people. This seems simple enough. It appears you can learn a dash type move that will absolutely kill anyone in your way, and you can throw bodies around like ragdolls and their only defense is screaming. Screaming which will be silenced when you consume them, allowing yourself to grow larger. Your only dangers are flamethrowers, multiple bullets, and anything electrified, which I guarantee the scientist staff sent to work here rarely have. Just rip the door off, then rip some legs off, and remember to have fun. You rarely get to be the scary monster, but it looks like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Holy shit, that was a lot of games. PAX East this year was simply one of the best PAX events I attended. I was blown away by how great it was, and I'm so excited for PAX West and beyond. I'm not a social person, but I am absolutely elated to talk to developers and fans at these events. It fills me with so much joy to see people passionate about gaming. It's awesome. Alright, I've ranted for long enough. Be sure to follow us for more awesome stuff, and let's all hope that PAX West happens so we can make another one of these videos in September. Wash your hands and, I don't know, read a book. Alright, bye.
Konosuba Season 2 just got dubbed.